This is Tony Curry here at the G2 press event, here to talk with you about the 13 megapixel camera on the G2 with optical image stabilization. Take a look at this. Optical image stabilization is something that we've learned from all of our users, as well as all of our prospective users. Oftentimes, you may be at a concert, soccer game, kids ballet recital, whatever it happens to be, is that when you have the device in your hand, and you're doing something. If you notice here in the G2, there is less shaking. This is because there's a floating lens on the G2. So you've got that, with that floating lens, you're going to get a more stable image depending upon what you might be shooting in either video mode or in a still picture mode. Notice here on a competitor display, these two displays on both sides, you get a lot more shaking. So this is going to create an image that's blurry versus the G2, where you get a very standard. Notice the lines here you see. You see there's a lot less shaking going on. That's because the lens is floating. It's moving along with you. So this is going to create a more stable image here. So as you see down here at the bottom, you get a more, without OIS and with OIS, you get a much sharper result. And the back of the G2, the camera lens is a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal glass. So even if you drop the G2 on its lens, you're going to get, one, durability, two, when you take pictures, sharper, clearer images. And let me show you another unique feature that's called tracking zoom. With tracking zoom on the G2, anytime when I'm in its camera mode here, and this video camcorder mode, I can turn on tracking zoom. So I simply need to select within my mode selections here, and as you see, a normal live effect, dual recording, as well as tracking zoom. I'll click that there. And we always like to have nice little tutorials that shows new users how to use the device. So with tracking zoom here, I get a little picture-in-picture window. See the nice little boats that are going across back there. All I can simply do is take my magnifying controls here and move it onto one of the boats, and you see it'll track and zoom in on that particular object. So this is a great setting for if you happen to be maybe in an environment where you're at maybe your child's choir rehearsal or choir performance, maybe a concert venue where you don't have we don't have great seats. You can use tracking zoom to easily zoom in on any object, and you're going to get a clear picture-in-picture window and effect after shooting the video. So with LG G2, learning from you, now it's all possible.